people on my team at Founder 4. I don't know how many people joined last month. Zach, you might have a number.
The reports stop at 10,000.
The report stops at 10,000 people joined my team. And this is what I did. I got good at the P part. Product of the system starts with piquing interest. See, every time someone joins my team, they start fire hosing people with info, and guess what that does? It just pushes people away. And you basically not only stole your own dream, you stole theirs. And I'm going to explain that to you a little bit later. So I got good at piquing someone's interest. I came up with a formula that if I could figure out people and their personality, I could get Wake Up Now in front of them. So if I was to call Zach, warm market, make a list of 10 people, and you piqued Zach's interest, and this is what I did. Guys, this is what I did from day one. I called Zach up, Zach answered the phone and said, hey Zach, this is Justin. I have about a second. I'm working on something big, and I thought about you. Can I get 15 minutes of your life? What do you think he said?
Yeah.
If he says no and he's a warm market, take him out of your cell phone. You have to know where you're going with this business. Out of those 40,000 plus people, I live in Palmerton, Pennsylvania. There's 5,500 people, less than 5 are on my team. 0 blood relatives. And on my wife's side, 0 people. If I can do this business, everybody in this room can. The problem is, this is going to hurt. When I'm done with this, 90% of you won't do it. 90% of you in this room will not do exactly what I just told you. You know why? Because you're uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to call a friend and say what I just did. But guess what? It was uncomfortable when you first started your job, right? You weren't good at your job. Exactly, right? Were you good at your job? You know, you did your job, you got better, you get better, and all of a sudden you just mastered it. You master this, and it's game over. Exactly what I said to him, Zach says, yes, I'm available, great, I'm coming over. I didn't say anything about Wake Up Now. The first guy I signed up, his name is Roy. I said, Roy, I'm coming over. Awesome, I'll see you soon. The S, I walk into Roy's house, and I'm going to share the deal. That's what S stands for. Okay? When I got to Roy's house, I cleared the room. This is where most people make the mistake. They go in, they're like, hey, Roy, what's up? Oh, man, remember last week? Blah, blah, blah. Talking about everything else. Not sense of where they're going to go with the business. They start talking about everything else. They don't clear the room. The dogs, their children are running around. You need to clear that room. And I'm going to explain why. I said, Roy, put the dog down in the basement. It's just me and you. We got to his computer. I sat right next to him. I pulled the chair right up next to him. I looked at Roy. Right before I was going to push play, I brought up 600club.co, brought up Brandon Boyd's presentation, because I like to push play because it duplicates. Not everyone's going to be able to stand up here and do a slide presentation, but everyone can pique someone's interest to get the video in front of them, right? That's the easy part, right? So, right before I shared that deal, I had that video up. My cell phone's off, his cell phone's off, the room's cleared. I look at Roy and I said, Roy, listen. It's called the 3-step setup. You share your why, you tell him you're all in, and then you pull it from him. I looked at Roy and I said, Roy, listen, this is what I do. You need to figure it out. You gotta share your why. You say, Roy, you know my schedule. I work at a chemical plant, I work on a swing shift schedule, I'm always away from my family, and I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I want to spend all the time I can with my loved ones. And I'm all in. What you are about to see, I'm going to knock out of the park. And the best part is, I don't care if you like it. I just want you to see it before I share it to thousands of people. Have your names list right there next to you. Watch what happens. I have my book open, I have my names list. Zach was on it. We started watching the video, halfway through, he said, I'm in. Did he sign up in a Wake Up Now? He signed up because of me. He signed up into Wake Up Now because of Justin and where I'm going with it. People fear loss. They don't want to be left behind. Don't believe me? Have 10 guys at your work play the lottery. The 11th guy that wants to get on, you say no. What do you think he's thinking? Man, that guy's going to hit. I guarantee you 100%. Roy has almost 4 million in volume on his team because he said yes. This goes into the three-way call. We were watching the video. Guys, this is what you need to do. If Roy's sitting here, here's the laptop right here. Roy's sitting here. You sit here just like this. You do not get up and start texting your friend, walking away. Yeah, Roy's watching this video. I think he's going to like it. You know? Are you ready to take that call? Guys, this is all about you and where you're headed. I'm focused on this video. And he knows it. He senses it. Remember, halfway through, he's like, you're going to kill this thing. Uh-huh. Okay? Once the video is over, this is a different person because Roy just signed up. I say 3 things. This is going into the three-way call. I mastered this too. I look at Roy and I said, Roy, that was awesome, wasn't it? Do you have any questions? Are you ready to get started? And I shake my head, yes. I did a 2-on-1 already a couple times. People at Dunkin' Donuts, they're looking at me like, yeah, I'm in. I just got good at that. There's nothing special about me. When a millionaire came up to me at a convention one time and said, Justin, you got your life figured out, but you got to get out of your comfort zone. And you got to recognize it. And when you're out of your comfort zone and you recognize it, that's when you're going to be successful. I wasn't recognizing it because I feared it. But fear is just false evidence appearing real. Guys, it's just fear. You know why it's fear? Let me give you another example. Because you're afraid of one word. He said, no. 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 You're afraid of one word, no, to be successful in this industry. Well, let me give you some stats. When you die, because we're all going to die, at your viewing, about 8 to 10 people are going to cry. And the weather's going to determine how many people show up when you get buried. You're going to let a no stop you? I hope that doesn't stop. See, the same event that happens to an unsuccessful person that killed them happened to a successful person. It's just how you react. A no killed that person's dream. Word. I left my haters become my motivators. I left people behind. You were going to lose friends. You might not have any family members who won't sign up because they're like, oh, it's one of those things. They don't even know what one of those things are. I have friends that block me on Facebook. Say, oh, you're going to lose all your money. Now they're reaching out to me and going, what are you doing? Because I left them in the dust because I had a strong why. So that when I get in that three-way call, use Zach as an example. I look at Zach and say, that was awesome, wasn't it? Do you have any questions? You ready to get started? I got some questions. This is where you got to say, great. I knew you would. Anytime someone says that, you go along with them. Great. I knew you'd have questions. I did too when I first got started. But the best part about this is 2 words. It's system driven. And I have a guy on the line here that's killing this thing. And he's super successful with it, and he's here to share his story with you. Zach. This is Gerald. Gerald, this is Zach. I hand the phone away, and I zip. I did this real fast in the beginning. Super fast. As soon as someone signed up, I'm like, listen, get me in front of your top 10. It's just me and you. PS3. PS3. Real fast. Boom, boom, boom. First month, boom. Second month, boom. Third month, first year in over 25,000 people. I found people that are better than me. Because I was a product of the system. See, it's not about me. I was that domino effect. Remember I told you? You find people that are better than you, that do this online, offline, do it, whatever. It's not about you. You know how it's not about me? I told you. 5,500 people, less than 5 in the town I live in, no blood relatives, on my wife's side, 0. It's not about me. It's about finding the right people by going through the system called the PS3. That's how you get to people. See, if I sign up Zach and I don't teach him that, that's where people go wrong, because Zach is excited. And then within 48 hours, he told 10 people, and all those 10 people are going, it's a scam. Those things don't work. Oh, I did that before. Raise your hand if you've done that. You pushed people away because you said too much. Everyone, right? Think of this. The next time you go to a movie and you come home and you say to your spouse, the whole thing, the guy died at the end, do you think your spouse is going to go want to see that? No. See, don't say anything until you can say everything. The guy said to me, he's like, Justin, how'd you get Wake Up Now in front of that guy? Text him happy hour question mark send. What do you mean, how did I do it? Well, that girl likes coffee. Coffee question mark send. I didn't go, hey, I joined Wake Up Now. You bring 3, help 3, get 3, save, manage, make. I'm telling you, we're going to build a team. You just stole that person's dream. And you guys are thinking, how? Because they don't know anything about Wake Up Now. They judged it off a few words. See, there's a word attached to every word. Think of this. Think of the word zoo. What are you thinking? Animals, right? When I say opportunity, team, what do you think people are thinking? There you have it, right there. Success leaves clues. Get good at inviting and teaching your team to do the same thing. That's why I duplicate it. Real fast. Zach, let's go. You get your 10, we're going to go right through them, right away. 48 hours. See, think of this right thing. As soon as someone signs up, you got 48 hours. It's closing. It's closing. It's closing. Their belief, they told 2 people. Well, Cousin Cornbread said no. It's closed. And all of a sudden, they call you back and say, Justin, I don't know if this is for me. Raise your hand if that happens. They didn't even go through 10 people and are like, I don't even know it's for me. I've seen people at this come here for a year, have 0 people in their team. Now they're top incomers. Because they didn't give up. They figured it out. And you guys in this room can figure it out to go change your lives. But the best part is, you're not only going to change your life, you're going to change thousands of other people's lives. So thank you. Have a great night.